Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Dog Pound here at John Hardin High School for tonight's 17th District boys basketball action. The game has the 1-4 Central Hardin Bruins coming to take on the 5-0 John Hardin Bulldogs. I am Bobby Thompson, and as always, joined by the coach, Chris Porter. And Coach Porter, two teams obviously heading in opposite directions, but talk about both of these teams as we start tonight's ball game.
Well, John Hardin, pretty heavy favorite right now to win the region. A lot of people talking about E-Town, but until somebody beats the Bulldogs, you'd like to think they're the favorite. And you hit the nail on the head, Bobby. Central's just really struggling. I mean, they're 1-4. We had them the other night against E-Town, and they just got embarrassed. Got behind a bunch early and never could recover, never could string anything together. And be interested to see really from the jump how they come out tonight, because like I said, they didn't have a lot of fight in them last Friday night, and give credit to E-Town because they came out and played really well. But it'll be interesting to see because E-Town and John are pretty similar when it comes to pressure and getting after you. And the thing about John is they've got a little more length to do it with than E-Town does. So be interesting to see how Central handles the pressure. And they've got to get something out of Wilkerson and George for them to be successful tonight.
Chase Elmore back in the lineup tonight, or actually in uniform tonight. Did not look 100% as he was going around. He was in street clothes against E-Town, but he will be back on the court for the Bruins tonight. On the other end, we talk about the Bulldogs, and kind of all starts with Alex Matthews and talk about what he does, but then also some other players. We've got Trayvon Harris and Preston Merle, the two other seniors in that starting lineup. And what does John Hardin bring to the table?
Well, Matthews does a little bit of everything. He can shoot it. He's a great rebounder. He's a kid since he's been a freshman or sophomore. Always had a nose for the basketball, always around the basketball. Makes things happen, but Harris is such a good player, and he's continued to get better every year. But a kid that really we don't talk about much, but is going to be a really good player for him is Rogers, number 4. He's a sophomore. He had a big game the other day against Owensboro Catholic. Quick guard, handles it well. They're getting good contributions for everybody. Morell is solid. He's not going to have big game scoring, but he gets rebounds, he defends. Sometimes I think the game gets going too fast for him, but they're solid from 1 through 7 or 8. They're just good, and it'll be, can Central take a punch tonight, because that's what it's going to be.
And Central Hardin will have to face off with two of the better point guards in the area. You mentioned Devin Rogers, but Tay Stone also gets the starting lineup. And Coach McCurry had talked earlier about how having 2 point guards on the court at the same time was such a benefit in that they could get the ball into the flow of their offense. And their offense is going to be sped up. They want to go from the beginning. So it should be a good ball game before Central Hardin again. I think they've got to try to slow it down, run some offense, and not get into a track meet. And now we're going to turn it over to our PA announcement for tonight's starting lineups.
At this time, if you could please turn your attention to midcourt. On Friday, December the 6th at Marshall County Hoop Fest, Alex Matthews scored 26 points versus the University Heights Academy and became the 8th player in John Hardin history to surpass 1,000 points. And this time, Coach McCurdy is presenting us with his 1,000 points commemorative basketball. All of us at John Hardin High School would like to say congratulations, Alex Matthews. It's now time for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Central Hardin Bruins. At guard, a 6'4" senior, number 3, Kevin George. At guard, a 10 senior, number 4, Deonko Wilkerson. At guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 5, Carson Scarnowall. At guard, a 5'11" sophomore, number 22, Hayden Ash. And at forward, a 6'4" sophomore, number 30, Landon Elmore. The Bruins are coached by Andre Miller, Scott Squires, and head coach Matt Nickel. And now get on your feet for the back to back 17th District
we have the starting lineups for both teams. Again, for the Bruins, it will be Gavin George, Deonko Wilkerson, Carson Scamahorn, Hayden Ash, and Landon Elmore. For the Bulldogs, Alex Matthews, Devin Rogers, Tay Stone, Trayvon Harris, and Preston Murrow. It'll be Landon Elmore and Alex Matthews to jump at midcourt. John Hardin will gain the opening possession. Central comes out in a man-to-man look. Good job by Landon Elmore playing over top of Murrow. Gets the steal. And John will open in a run and jump.
And we've seen them do a lot of this. And again, their length.
There's a steal by Stone, quickly up to Harris. That's the bucket. Good pass from Elmore to Ash. Ash, 15-footer, knocks it down.
And when they do that, when they run and jump, you've got to take advantage of your open opportunities. And Ash did a good job pulling up right there. And I just noticed that Matt Nichols not on the sideline tonight for the Bruins. Coach Andre Miller handling things tonight.
Matthews now with it. Got under the basket, gets it to Murrow. He misses inside, gets his own rebound, and gets the putback. Harris with another steal, gives it off to Stone, and Stone gets the bucket.
Real similar starts that the Bruins had against E-Town the other night, just not able to handle the pressure.
And a travel call on Central. Rogers to inbound this. Into Murrow. Now they drop back in a 2-3 zone through the Bruins. Stone will reset the offense. Baseline for Matthews, gets inside, up off the glass, it's good.
And that's too easy against the zone. He just split.
Stone saves it back in, but saves it to Scamahorn. And that goes out, and that'll be another turnover for the Bruins, and the Bulldogs off to an 8-2 lead with just 2 minutes gone in the ball game.
Tried to run a little lob play right there. And
did Stone just throw the ball out of bounds?
he just threw it straight out of bounds.
That is a different turnover. I haven't seen that one before. Here comes the pressure. Ball knocked to the floor. Stone gets it, trying to get rid of it. And Coach McCurry going to take a quick 30-second timeout.
Timeout, John Hardin, a 30-second timeout.
This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. As we come back to action again, John out to a quick start, up 8-2, and we'll have the ball as we come out of this timeout.
Central switches back man to man.
Stone feeds it into Murrow. Harris from the free throw line, one dribble, gets to the bucket, doesn't get the roll. George with the rebound for the Bruins. And John, better than most teams, gets into their press even after missed shots.
And that's something we talk about that from time to time. The teams that do that, that's really hard to do because everybody has to be on the same page.
After getting a defensive rebound from the missed three by Matthews, George goes the length of the court. He gets fouled there by Devin Rogers, his first, team's first, and that'll send George to the line to shoot two. Rebound by Stone, gets it to Harris, now back to Stone. Rogers trying to give and go to Merle just behind him. Goes out of bounds. Now we'll have a couple of substitutions in for the Bruins. Preston Keith and Ty Turner.
In the game for the Bruins, number 10, Preston Keith, number 24, Ty Turner.
Get it into George. Wilkerson, he'll pull up 18-footer. It's good.
Again, you got to take advantage when it's there. You can't hesitate because there's another trap or another double team coming.
Trying to pass it inside. Gavin George got on at the beginning and then gets the steal after Preston Keith had knocked it away. And that'll be a turnover as that's thrown out of bounds. .407 to go here in our opening quarter. John scored 8 points in under 2 minutes, and now they haven't scored in the last 2 minutes. Harris gets inside. He'll be fouled and going to the line. I believe this will be on Preston Keith. That is his first, team's first.
Harris did a good job there, just kind of patient, waited for that little gap to open, and then attacked the basket. One more for Harris. Misses that one. Wilkerson gets the rebound. Scamahorn now with it into the lane. Kicks to the corner. Wilkerson three on the way. Off the iron. Keith with the rebound. That'll be a foul on Rogers. That'll be his second. Team's second. That'll send Preston Keith to the line to shoot two.
Shooting two for the Bruins. Preston.
One more to come for Keith. This is that one. Merle with the rebound. Now a little full court pressure from the Bruins. Like a 2-2-1. Matthews into the lane. Up, no good. Gavin George with another rebound. George into the lane, went behind his back, loses it. Devin Rogers comes out with it.
Three on one, and the defender never would make a decision. Rogers, that's a good, strong finish right there.
Scamahorn picks up that foul. It's his first. And Rogers will go to the line to shoot one. J.R. Montgomery checked into the lineup for the Bulldogs. Off on that one, Turner with the rebound. Almost throws that one away. Rogers got a block from behind. Harris comes down with it.
They've got numbers, Phil, look up.
Rogers another bucket.
He does a really good job he's not a real big kid, but he finishes well.
I mean, if you pause at all,
Yeah.
it's just another wave comes on you. There's a turnover. Jalen Tyus checks in for the Bulldogs. Gavin George and Hayden Ash back in for the Bruins.
You know, Rogers is out there with 2 fouls. Now Coach McCurry gets him out. You know, we saw Tyus come in the game that we had in the Hall of Fame Classic, just knocking down 3 after 3. Central need to know where he is against this zone.
He's gone and hidden in the corner, so he can shoot a 3. Boom.
I mean, that's his game, and I don't know that I've ever seen him miss a shot. He had four or five threes that day we had him, and comes right out of the gate.
Turner step back 3 on the way. It's good.
And we saw him shoot the ball well the other night against E-Town.
One thing that John does really well is they get it inside to J.R. Montgomery. Misses inside, but a tip by Tyus. But they reverse the ball so well. They're very patient within their offense. Hayden Ash with it. He'll pull up. 3 on the way. No good. Matthews with the rebound. Matthews in the lane has it knocked free. Out to Tyus. He kicks it for Harris. Harris will drive inside.
Again, just ball movement, sharing the ball.
Stone gets the steal there. Gives it to Montgomery, misses inside, gets his own rebound, loses it out. That'll go over to the Bruins. Jalen Kennard will check in for John Hardin. Bianca Wilkerson back in for the Bruins. Darius Williams also checks in for John Hardin.
Coach McCurry stealing his starters a little extra rest here before the end of the first quarter.
29.7 seconds to go. And before they could have the turnover, Coach Andre Miller going to take a timeout. Tune in weekly for rebroadcast of all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and you can always search our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. Reminder, Friday night we will be at North Hardin as the John Hardin Bulldogs will come to take on the Trojans. Tip time there is going to be 7:30. Then we will take the winter break. When we come back on the 6th of January, we have 4 ball games that week. Of girls action, E-Town at Central on Monday. On Tuesday night, it'll be Central Hardin at North Hardin and boys action. Thursday night's another girls tilt as North Hardin will travel to Elizabethtown. And then on Friday the 10th, it'll be boys action as Central Hardin travels to Elizabethtown. All 17th District basketball games have a tip time of 7:30. As we come back, 25.7 seconds to go. Elmore gets it into George. Get it over to Wilkerson. George drives into lane, kicks out Ash from the corner, 3 on the way, it's good. Williams quickly back to the other end, he gets it up off the glass, it's good.
That's coast to coast in about 4 seconds.
So after one, John Hardin takes a 32-10 lead. This is a Hardin County Education and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at Mugabug. And West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Coach, what did you notice there after one quarter?
It's the pace. What's impressive to me, Bobby, is you look up and John Hardin's, they're running and jumping, they're pressuring 84 feet, and they've only picked up 2 fouls, and that's a well-disciplined defensive team, because a lot of teams, they can't play that fast without fouling, and John's done a really good job so far. But give Central a little credit. I mean, they got knocked back on their heels early, kind of steadied themselves, did a decent job there in the middle of the quarter, keeping the ball out of the paint, and then John got loose for a few easy ones there at the end of the quarter.
Central Hardin ball to start the second quarter. Scammahorn, Elmore, George, Wilkerson, and Ash on the court for the Bruins. Scammahorn drives inside, gets the Bulldogs up, hits the 5-footer.
Nice head fake, got Matthews and Morrell both in the air.
On the court for the Bulldogs, Harris, Matthews, Merle, Tyus, and Montgomery.
Little dribble drive. See John do this from time to time.
Harris, turnaround 15-footer, rattles out. Gavin George gets the rebound. Gets it to Ash. He'll pull up 15-footer. It's good.
Ash a good shooter. We watched him shoot before the game against E-Town. He was knocking him down. Takes him a little bit to get his shot off, but he's got a good stroke.
Leads all scorers with 7 points now. Now there's Matthews for 3. It's good. Again, John back in their pressure. Throw it over the top to Landon Elmore. Finds George, 18-footer on the way, off the iron, tipped around. Tyus comes out with it. Gives it up to Harris. Muscles his way inside. He'll be heading to the line. I believe Scammahorn just picked up his second.
Yeah, if Scammahorn's got a foul in there, he's got to try to keep him from getting that shot off, even though it didn't go in. We're going to waste a foul.
Harris to the line to shoot 2. He was 1 for 2 in his first trip there tonight. Devin Rogers checks back in for John Hart.
For John Hardin, number 4, Devin Rogers.
Ty Turner checks back in for Central Hardin. Harris now with 7 points. Now John goes with man-to-man look. Turner baseline 15-footer. Off the iron. Matthews with the rebound. And missed that one inside, but you usually don't see the big man taking the ball down the court. That one, Landon Elmore throws that one off Merle, so they'll keep it on this end. John Hardin does set up their press. That'll be on Tyus. His first, team's third.
Fouls on John Hardin. Jalen Tyus, his first personal, team's third.
No, he needs 10 to get 15 by half.
They time it up. Here it comes now. Ash 3. It's good. His second 3-pointer of the night. He's in the double digits with 10.
It's a nice pass by George, finding Ash.
Tyus pass down low to Merle.
It's a good pass and a really good catch by Merle, because that ball had some zip on it.
Ash, three, other side. This one's long. Tyus gets the rebound. That'll be Rogers that brings it up the court. He zips one down low to
Another good pass.
Ty Turner now with it.
Walk.
George into the lane. They're going to call a foul. I believe this will be on Matthews, and George will be heading to the line.
And George got away with the walk right there at the top of the key.
Matthews his first, team's fourth.
Fouls on John Hardin's Alex Matthews.
George 0 for 2 from the line tonight.
Shooting 2 for the Bruins, Kevin George.
George knocks that one down, gets his first point.
For Central Hardin.
That'll get Tate Lewis into the lineup for Central Hardin, while Tate Stone checks back in for John Hardin.
Number 5, Tate Stone. Into the game for Central
That'll get
Hardin.
Mason Thompson in
Mason Thompson.
for Central Hardin.
Central back to that 2-3.
Trying to get it down low. Good job by Mason Thompson to knock that one away. Turner comes back the other way, gives it to Wilkerson. Blocked inside by Merle. Wilkerson gets his own rebound. Turner three, left side off the iron. Harris with the rebound. Lays it off for Matthews with the dunk. Foul on Bianco Wilkerson, his first, team's fourth. And Matthews to the line to shoot one.
For John Hardin, Alex Matthews.
You know, Harris had that ball in the break, and Matthews just sprinted, actually outran Harris. And nice little bounce pass for what would be an easy dunk, if there's such a thing.
Not for me. A 15-point lead now for the Bulldogs, 34-19, 4:07 to go in the second quarter. John back to their full court pressure. Good pass Lewis to George, running down the lane up off the glass, and Gavin George now with 4 points.
Again, Central, nice job. When it's there, you got to attack it if you can beat the trap.
Matthews on the baseline, able to get there. Tate Lewis gets the rebound.
I believe Lewis got a little piece of it. Good job chinning the ball there against the pressure.
Now George will reset the offense. Altered a shot inside, ball knocked around. Lewis gets it back for Central.
The pressure never stops.
Ash now with it. And George, 15-footer, it's good. Quickly get it back down the other end. Matthews pull up three off the iron. George gets the rebound. George now with 6 points on the night for the Bruins. Probably has 6 boards as well. 2:30 to go in the first half. An 11-point lead for the Bulldogs. Wilkerson back door. Misses the reverse layup. Ty Turner pokes it out, and they'll go over to the Bulldogs.
Nice back cut.
J.R. Montgomery back into the lineup for the Bulldogs.
Checking in for Central Hardin, number 25, Mason Thompson. Also in for the Bulldogs.
Jalen Tyus now will check in.
Number 2, Jalen Tyus.
Mason Thompson back in for the Bruins. Montgomery with it. Back to Harris to the top of the key. Tyus 3, other side, good.
I don't think he ever misses.
And we wondered who would take Aaron Scott's spot at the three-point specialist. The question's been answered. Wilkerson pull up 15. Starry passes off to Lewis. His 12-footer no good. Ash knocks it out, but it'll be Tyus that collects it in.
Well, they missed Tyus. Matthews could have gone right back to him. He was wide open there on the wing.
Harris able to get inside, gets it off to Montgomery, blocked by Thompson. Wilkerson tracks it down. Turner 3 right side off. Montgomery with it quickly to Tay Stone. Goes inside like Wilkerson altered the shot. Bruins bring it back the other direction. Turner runner in the lane, no good. Harris gets the rebound. Now it's a 3-on-1 break. That was a foul by Wilkerson, and Harris will head to the line to shoot 2. Wilkerson picks up his second, team's 5th. Harris to the line to shoot 2. 3 for 4 on the night from the charity stripe. This is that one. Preston Keith and Landon Elmore back in for the Bruins. 37.2 seconds to go in the first half. Harris now with 8 points for the Bulldogs. Steal by Stone. Gets it to Harris. Harris inside tried to flush it. Gets fouled on the play. He'll be heading right back to the line. That'll be on Preston Keith. That's his second, team 6th.
Shooting 2 for the Bulldogs, Trayvon Harris. For the game for the Bruins, number 15, Michael Kirkpatrick.
Michael Kirkpatrick making his first appearance tonight for the Bruins. And now Gavin George will check in.
Checking in for the Bruins, number 3, Gavin George.
21.6 seconds to go. J.R. Montgomery gets to it, quickly gets it to Harris. 10 seconds. Stone, alley-oop for Matthews. Ash gets it, he's gonna heave 2/3 of the court. It's off the mountain board, and our opening half comes to a close. John Hardin on top, 42-23 over Central Hardin. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626, and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown baking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. We'll be back after this short timeout with first half stats and analysis and second half action.
had a good start to the season. We're 4-0 right now, and you know, a lot of guys are getting some experience. We've had in all 4 games, all 15 guys play. I've really been happy with the defensive effort the guys are putting in and getting after it and understanding of the game, and they've done a great job on the offensive end too. We're playing as a team, and our bench is getting some good experience and playing well right now. You know, surprises for us has just been our bench production. We know what the guys starting can give us, and they've done it for a few years now. But the guys off the bench have come along quicker than we thought and doing a great job on the offensive, defensive end. So we're getting a lot of production out of those guys, and they're playing their roles well. Well, we always focus and start practice off defensively and go over in our defensive principles. And the thing with this year's team, we're just trying to be the smartest team we can possibly be and the best defense and rebounding team we can be. And if we do those things, we can be successful. So we really put a big emphasis on that each day of practice and games. Our goals for this year haven't changed. We want to be district champs, region champs. We want to defend our 2A state championship. And our biggest goal is to get back to RUP and do better than we have the past couple of years and get a win up there. 2 seniors, and J.R. Montgomery and Jalen Kennard, have really come in and done a great job defensively and rebounding. Each of them are averaging over 5-6 rebounds off the bench, so that's great production. Jalen Tice has come in. He's a great shooter, and he's hitting about 4 threes a game right now. Darius Williams has been coming in playing the point guard. He can really score it and defend. And A.J. Doctor has been a great surprise too. Very talented offensively for us.
I think our season so far is going pretty well. Against Bryant, the first game against Bryant Station, we had a pretty rough start, but we picked it up in the second half. In all the other games, we've been coming out strong, just taking teams to the hole by the start. Our surprises is we have a lot of really good
Three
bench
from the top
help,
of the key by
such as
Watkins, no
Jalen
good.
Tice,
Montgomery with the
Jalen
rebound.
Kennard, and Darius Williams. We all come off the bench strong and just play hard. Some of my goals of this year is to get back to state and win state and go back to back in the 2A state championship. My goal is just to average 10 rebounds this year, 10 to 12 rebounds, maybe 8 points a game.
Season's been going pretty good so far. First game against Bryant Station, we played kind of bad, but second half we picked it up. And then Coach told us to have good first starts, and I think we've been doing that for the past 3 games. Some of our surprises is Jalen Tice. He gave us a good spark. He's been shooting the ball pretty good, and I think another one is Jalen Kennard. He's been rebounding very well. Some of my main goals of this year is going back to state and winning 2A state again. I think I need to shoot the ball better. Free throw percentage needs to go up, and I just want to do whatever I can to make our team go to state.
How much money have you been throwing away that could be going to your child's school? You can turn box tops directly to your child's school on a collection sheet or even in a plastic bag. Don't have a child in the Hardin County School District? Just send them to your closest school or even to a family member who does. To see a complete list of products with box tops along with printable collection sheets, visit boxtopsforeducation.com.
Turn Coca-Cola products into cash for the students of Hardin County Schools. Visit coke.com/give/schools on your computer or smartphone. Tap Scan Code. Scan the code with your camera or enter it manually. When you are finished, click Submit. Help the Hardin County Schools by just scanning your Coca-Cola products. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
What kind of fundraiser could I do? Maybe a yard sale? Yeah. 5K maybe? Oh, a bake sale sounds good. Hello?
Hey, I was wondering if you're busy right now.
I've just been looking at some fundraisers for my school. Do you have any ideas?
I think I have the perfect solution. Maybe try going for the Kroger's Community Rewards program. All you do is go to Kroger.com, sign into your account, click on My Account, and enroll in Community Rewards, and search your school and click Enroll. And it's that simple, and with every purchase you make, it provides funds for your school.
Wow, that's awesome. That sounds easy for everyone.
It is, and it raises money for your school all year instead of just once.
That's awesome. That's a wonderful idea. Thanks for the suggestion.
Hey JJ, how was your day today?
Fine, but my lunch account is low.
Your lunch bank account is low?
Yeah.
Okay, I can go to the Payment Plus account and take care of that and load it for you. Is there anything else?
I guess that's it. I'm going to go do my homework, Mom.
All right, well, go ahead and get your homework done, babe.
My Payments Plus provides an easy-to-use, efficient way to make payments quickly and securely anytime using a simple internet connection. You can say goodbye to the hassles of sending in multiple checks to multiple locations for multiple students. It can all be done with one payment on My Payment Plus.
Hey Mom, don't forget I need more money on my lunch account.
It's already taken care of, JJ, and dinner will be ready in a little bit, okay? So go wash up for dinner.
Okay.
Welcome back to John Hardin High School for tonight's 17th District boys basketball action. Our halftime score has the homestanding Bulldogs up 42-23 over the visiting Central Hardin Bruins. Going down some scoring from tonight. First for the visitors on the scoreboard. Gavin George with 6, Deonta Wilkerson with 2, Carson Scammahorn has 2, Hayden Ash led all Bruins with 10, and Ty Turner with 3. For the homestanding Bulldogs, Alex Matthews led the way with 10. Jalen Tyus had 8. Devin Rogers with 4. Tay Stone with 2. Trayvon Harris also with 10. Darius Williams had 2. And Preston Murrell with 6. For the Bulldogs in the first half, it was pressure from the jump and creating close to 13 turnovers there in that first half of play, just from the pressure and getting the ball away from the Bruins. For the Bruins, they had success when they were able to get the ball, break the press, and then be able to get it into kind of open hands. Hayden Ash knocking down some big three-pointers there. I think Gavin George having a really good second quarter with 6 points. The teams come out onto the court to be the starters for the Bulldogs. Devin Rogers, Tay Stone, Alex Matthews, Preston Murrell, and Trayvon Harris. For the Bruins, it'll be their starters as well. Carson Scammahorn, Hayden Ash, Deonta Wilkerson, Gavin George, and Landon Elmore. It'll be John Hardin basketball to start half number 2. Did we lose the officials?
Well,
we're not going to start back.
We're not going to start back. Here they come.
As they come back, what did you notice in that first half of play?
Well, you know, Central did a good job of taking what John gave them. You know, because when you beat pressure, especially when it's a run and jump, there's going to be an open shot. It may not always be a layup, but it may be we saw Central knock down a couple 12, 15-footers. Ash hit a couple of threes. Turner hit a three. So that's the opportunities you got to take advantage of, as now Central comes with a little bit of pressure. But that's Central will have to continue to do that because John's going to continue to press, and you've got to take advantage when you beat the pressure.
Matthews, top of the key, puts it on the ground. He'll get to the hole where he's fouled. He'll be heading to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Landon Elmore. His first, team's first. Matthews to shoot two.
And on the flip side of that, if you're John, I'm sure Coach McCurry talked about at halftime, hey, we got to rotate back a little quicker because, just because you're running and jumping doesn't mean you're trying to give up a layup on the other end. When you don't turn it over, you got to sprint back. You got to find your man.
Matthews now with 11 points. He's gone 2 for 3 from the line. And John sets up their pressure. And they had success kind of throwing over top of the press in the first half.
George threw a couple of nice longer diagonal passes.
Wilkerson for 3. He knocks it down, his first 3 of the night.
And that was Scannellhorn with a nice pass to find Wilkerson.
Matthews pull up 12-footer off the front of the iron, gets his own rebound. Gets it out. Now Rogers will reset the offense.
We'll be patient, just running some motion here, just cuts to the basket.
Merle pull up, 16-footer, no good. Rogers gets the offensive rebound. Blocked inside by Elmore. They'll stay on this end with the Bulldogs. And Landon Elmore, we saw some quality minutes out of him the other night, just a sophomore. That time they fall asleep as Matthews catches the back door open. Gets the easy bucket. Knocked away by Harris, wasn't able to get it back inbounds. Will stay with the Bruins.
That makes this even tougher because now you can't run the baseline.
Stone gets down, just takes it away, and then was feeding it to Matthews, and he'll be fouled. I believe it's going to be on Scannellhorn. It'll be his third. Team second of the second half. Michael Kirkpatrick checks into the lineup for the Bruins. Rogers inbounds this for the Bulldogs. Get it down low to Merle. One dribble inside. He'll be fouled by Gavin George.
He did a good job of holding him off and just took that dribble. When he took that dribble, he made himself small. He could drop step right there and go straight up and score.
George, his first foul of the night, team's third. Merle to the line for the first time tonight. Merle now with 8 points on the evening. Lead out to 21 points for the Bulldogs. Ash, open three, right side, off the iron. Wilkerson, good pass down low to Elmore.
Pass.
Elmore, his first 2 points of the night. If your team's going to run and do a run and jump, do you understand that there are going to be some easy baskets?
Oh, yeah, you're going to give some of that up. I mean, that's just, you're gambling. Your hope is the run and jump, a lot of times you're doing it to speed people up as much as you are trying to steal the ball. So you'll sacrifice a couple of layups to get the game going to the pace you want to play at.
Trying to pass it down low, knocked away. The Bulldogs recover. Rogers for three. It's good.
So yeah, you understand as much as you're gambling, and they're doing it all the time. I mean, it's not like I will just do it on this possession, or we'll do it after a free throw, or we'll do it after that. You know, Harris right there is trying to get Merle to come up and trap. The key is you got to have people rotating back to defend the rim.
There, Devin Rogers anticipating where the pass was going, gets the steal, lays it off for Stone. That one's blocked by George off the mat board. Harris gets the rebound. Three for Rogers, other side. That one long. Harris gets the rebound. Goes up, misses inside. That goes off the Bruins and will stay with the Bulldogs. That'll get Tate Lewis and Preston Keith into the ball game for Central Hardin.
Lewis gave him a couple of good minutes there in the first half.
Matthews to inbound this for the Bulldogs. Gets it into Stone. Now they find him inside, 12-footer off the iron, knocked around. Ash will track it down for the Bruins.
Just short-armed that one a little bit. Had a nice little 12-footer. They ran a nice out-of-bounds play to get it to him.
That pass goes wide of Gavin George, and out, a turnover to the Bulldogs. Alley-oop for Matthews. Gavin George anticipated, knocked that one away. Harris tracks it down. Merle kicks it out top of the key, now around to Harris. Now they reset it, start all over. Rogers top of the key, three. Misses that one. Merle got to it. Preston Keith gets there. We'll have a tie-up, and that'll go over to the Bruins. Jalen Tyus and J.R. Montgomery checking for the Bulldogs. Montgomery will move to the top of this press. Matthews will fall to the back of it. There's a steal by Harris.
Yeah. Tyson Montgomery made that play. Harris did a good job shooting the gap there.
Good,
and that's
fine.
That's a couple of times George has been able to do that. He's strong enough and big enough to throw over the top there.
So after the make by Keith, Coach Miller takes a 30-second timeout. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. John Hardin basketball to inbound. Now the Bruins will drop back. Tyus, three on the way, in and out.
He's human.
Harris gets the rebound. He and Gavin George get tied up. Harris gets it back. Kind of forces that one. Lewis with the rebound.
Could have kicked that one out, had shooters open.
Logan Nelson had checked in. Sorry, I didn't catch that for Central Hardin. Trayvon Harris picks up his first, team's first. Wilkerson back into the lineup. Rusty King drives inside, kicks out to Nelson. Nelson loses it as he's going. Now the ball on the floor. Matthews with it. Gets it up to Harris. Harris goes inside, fouled by Keith. Gets the bucket. That'll be the third on Keith. Team's fourth in the second half. Harris to the line to shoot one. Harris 6 of 8 from the line tonight. 7 of 10. 15 points now for the Bulldogs senior. And there's Devin Rogers, gets the steal. Pass to Montgomery. Travel. Okay. Do players feel they're like required?
Yeah, it's
to power
kind of like a
dribble?
power dribble when you could just it's just hard to teach them to catch and go straight up. It's not you see small guards do the same thing. It's just something about catching the ball. Oh, it's got air in it. I got to dribble it.
Mason Thompson checked in at the last dead ball for the Bruins. And Thompson gets it, 3 on the way, no good. Matthews with the rebound. Devin Rogers open left side, it's good. His second three-pointer of the night. Now he's got 10. Skip pass over Nelson's head and a turnover back to the Bulldogs. Ty Turner checks in for Central Hardin. Jalen Kennard checks in for the Bulldogs. .53 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Matthews muscles his way in and gets the bucket.
Just bigger and stronger right there.
Gavin George picks up his second, team's fifth. Darius Williams set to check in for Matthews. That one's short. Wilkerson gets the rebound. Good pass down low. Ty Turner gets his second bucket, 5 points on the night for him. .12 seconds to go. And Rogers may make the turn and scores. Turner with it, 2 seconds. Gets it down low. Wilkerson gets it away. Rolls off the rim, and our third quarter comes to a close. John Hardin 62, Central Hardin 32. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Coach, what did you notice there
I mean, it's kind of the same, more of the same. Again, Central's doing a good job against the run and jump. George has thrown over it a couple of times. John's just not rotating in the back the way they should. They're kind of watching the ball rather than when that trap comes, somebody's got to go guard the rim, basically, get themselves to the middle of the floor. They've just been a little slow on the rotation, you know, but John's pressure is really good as here comes Central with some run and jump. John ought to get a layup out of this. They look up.
Tyus was alone in the corner on the far side. Wilkerson was the last one to find him. Matthews all the way bucket, it's good. Matthews now with 17 points on the night. Now to be thrown away, back over to the Bulldogs. Pass George into the lane, good body control. He avoids getting the charge, gets the bucket. Turner three left side, it's good. His second three-pointer of the night.
You know, he shot the ball well against E-Town and then continues it tonight.
And as soon as they ran and jumped, you can hear Coach McCurry calling out attack, attack, attack. And Harris does that, gets to the bucket, his 17th point of the night.
Coach Miller sending 5 subs.
Preston Keith outside on the way. That one's off the iron. Matthews with the rebound. And a floater by Matthews, who's now at 21 points. Saw before the game he had scored his 1,000th point as a Bulldog a couple of weekends ago. Bulldogs now on top by 35. Keith goes baseline, inside to Wilkerson, outside to Turner, three on the way. Matthews with the rebound. And again, you keep hearing out of Coach McCurry, come on. I mean, it's just, wants them to go, go, go. Harris gets inside, blocked there by Turner. Merle gets the rebound, misses it, and it's Jalen Kennard picks up his first bucket of the night.
Just relentless. I mean, that's the best way I can describe it is they're relentless. They're up, you know, 37, and they're playing just as hard as they were in the first quarter.
Turner pull up 18-footer, it's long. I believe it's 3 consecutive trips that Matthews has had the defensive rebound. And then tries to the other end. No one stops him. He gets the bucket, and with that, Coach Miller going to take a timeout, a full timeout with 5:01 to go here in the ball game. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Brian Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties, for all your real estate needs, contact Ryan. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Reminder, we'll be back on the air Friday night as we will have these John Hardin Bulldogs traveling north to take on the Trojans. Game time scheduled for 7:30. With those last couple of buckets there by the Bulldogs, we haven't gone into the mandatory running clock for the remainder of the ball game.
Looks
As we
like
come out, it'll be Central Hardin basketball.
got five new ones in for the Bruins.
Tate Lewis, Landon Elmore, Caleb Turner, Michael Kirkpatrick, and Logan Nelson. Tay Stone checked in for the Bulldogs. Give and go, goes through the hands of Lewis, out, and it'll go back over to the Bulldogs.
It's a good idea. Lewis just couldn't get the handle.
It'll be a lob for Matthews. Tried the one-hand dunk, no good. Nelson comes out with it for Central. Elmore, but it's going to take the three, pass up, gives it to Kirkpatrick. He misses it. Matthews with the rebound. Rogers tries to go inside. Lewis disrupted it. Rogers gets his own rebound. Goes back up. It's knocked out of bounds.
Good job by Lewis there, just holding his hands straight up.
Now it'll be Jalen Tyus, J.R. Montgomery, Darius Williams, Jalen Kennard, and A.J. Doctor checking in for the Bulldogs. Tyus, top of the key, three on the way. Off the iron. Williams goes high for the rebound. Doctor down the lane, misses that one. Knocked around. Kennard with it, and he goes back up strong and gets his fourth point of the night. That'll be a foul. I believe that'll be on Doctor. That'll be his first. Team second. 6 fouls in the game for the Bulldogs tonight. Merle with it. Adam Hobbs had checked in with the last dead ball. Nelson tried to get that one down low. It goes off of him. It'll be a turnover to the Bulldogs. 2:28 to go here in the ball game. Montgomery with it. Kirkpatrick on him. It's going to go off Kirkpatrick and stay with the Bulldogs.
Good hustle there by Kirkpatrick.
Doctor tries to go baseline, loses it, gets it back. Gives it to Kennard, who gets it to Montgomery.
I don't know how he got it through there. That was a heck of a pass by Kennard.
Hobbs with it to Lewis, back to Hobbs. Hobbs three-pointer, it's good.
Hobbs.
1:11 to go in the ball game. And Coach McCurry going to take a timeout just to get substitutions in. Zach Owens, Takarius Barnes, Jake Potts, and Chris Collard check into the lineup for the Bulldogs. Montgomery pull up three. Out. Kirkpatrick gets the rebound. Up to Hobbs. Hobbs will pull a three from there. No good. Owens with the rebound. Hit by Nelson. Kirkpatrick gets it. To Hobbs. He makes the scoop shot.
Nice finish by Hobbs.
35 seconds to go in the game. Montgomery pull up another three. It's good. steal by Montgomery. Montgomery going for a flush. Nope. Gets fouled. 0.7 seconds to go. Foul on Nelson. I think Montgomery thought about the dunk too much.
Yeah.
Shooting 2, J.R. Montgomery.
One more to come. Knocks that one down. That'll do it. Final score here at John Hardin. John Hardin wins 82 to 40.
This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 program is sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all of your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention, more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties for all your real estate needs. Contact Ryan at 270-7323-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offer the most affordable, unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Visit us at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900, online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point, or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple.
Unofficial scoring from tonight's ball game. First for the visitors on the scoreboard. Gavin George with 6, Deonko Wilkerson with 5, Carson Scammahorn with 2, Preston Keith with 2, Adam Hobbs with 5, Hayden Ash led all Bruins with 10, Ty Turner with 8, and Landon Elmore with 2. For the Bulldogs, J.R. Montgomery had 6, Alex Matthews led all scorers with 23, Jalen Tyus with 8, Devin Rogers with 12, Tay Stone with 2, Jalen Kennard had 4, Trayvon Harris with 17, Darius Williams with 2, and Preston Murrell with 8. Coach, what do we take away from tonight's ball game?
We take away that, you know, John Hardin continues to roll on. I think they'll find some things to work on from this game because Central did get some easy buckets in the back, but give Central credit. They did a good job of attacking when it was there. It's just hard to play. You know, Central's guards really struggled the last 2 times we've had them, you know, against E-Town, against John tonight. It's hard to simulate that pressure when you don't have those athletes, and they've really paid for it. You know, John Hardin continues to roll on, and this is the time of year. If you're playing good, it's a great time of year because you're getting ready to play probably in a couple Christmas tournaments. Not going to practice much other than shoot-arounds, put a game plan in. When you're playing bad, this is the time of year you can lose your team because they start losing, and you keep losing, and you know, not to talk, but Central's taken 2. Just, you know, they've had a running clock the last 2 games, and that's kids get down on themselves. And you know, Coach Nichols and his staff they've got a hard job getting their team up, ready to play. I think they go to Hart County Friday night. That's a winnable game. You know, they need to, you know, let these go, try to get better, win at Hart County, then, you know, pick up a couple wins over Christmas, and then New Year getting a little rhythm and start playing better. But, you know, if you're John Hardin, I think Coach Curry will be overall pretty pleased, cleaned up a few things on the defensive end, but I thought they were as aggressive in the fourth quarter as they were in the first quarter, and, you know, that's a testament to his staff.
Central Hardin falls to 1-5 on the season, 0-2 in district play, while the Bulldogs move to 6-0 on the season and 2-0 in district play. A reminder, we're back on the air Friday night as we will be at North Hardin High School for boys action as these John Hardin Bulldogs come to take on the Trojans. For all of our workers here at HCEC-TV that make this possible, for Mr. Dale Mings in the truck, for Coach Chris Porter, I am Bobby Thompson saying so long and good night.
This has been a Hardin County Educational Community Television production. Live local sports are on Brandenburg Channel 1, and all rebroadcasts are on Brandenburg and Comcast Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and on our YouTube site. Also check out our live sporting events on nfhs.com or visit us at hardin.k12.ky.us. Hardin County Educational Community Television, located in Hardin County, Kentucky, a division of Hardin County Schools, airing on Brandenburg, Comcast, Spectrum, and also airing online.
Providing live coverage of local high school sports.
Covering community and school events, while teaching students along the way.
HCEC-TV, the area's leading educational and government access channel, training the next generation of media arts students.
Control your home even when you're not there with Brandenburg Telecom's home automation service. Turn lights on and off, lock and unlock doors, and change settings on your thermostat using your smartphone or tablet. Stop worrying whether or not you remembered to close the garage door, and save money by programming your thermostat to reduce energy used when you're not home. Call Brandenburg Telecom for a free quote and enjoy the convenience of having home automation, phone, TV, and internet service, all from one local company.
All right, son, you ready to open your first savings account?
Yes, I am.
West Point Bank has been growing with our customers for over 30 years. We know what it takes to support them in every stage of their life. You need a bank that you know and trust to help you reach your goals and make your dreams come true. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple.
If pain is keeping you from doing the things you love, it's time to visit Physical Therapy Associates. We offer a variety of treatment options, including dry needling, A-stem, tractions, and many other options to relieve pain. Many of our patients are able to avoid surgery and costly pain medication through our treatments. If you haven't tried these options, what are you waiting for? With 6 locations across Central Kentucky, pain relief is only a phone call away. Give Physical Therapy Associates a chance to get you out of pain. Physical Therapy Associates, friends helping friends.
Hey everyone, Ryan here. I just wanted to announce some exciting news that I'm officially a licensed realtor. I've been a part of a championship-winning basketball team, a conference-winning Bellarmine golf team, and now I'm part of an award-winning real estate team, JT Pitts & Associates at RE/MAX Premier Properties. If you have any real estate questions, real estate needs, or just want to reach out, please don't hesitate to call or send me a message. My number is right below. I'm ready to bring that winning mentality to the real estate industry so I can give my clients the service they deserve. Thanks.
Bluegrass Cellular's faster data speeds and more complete coverage keep you connected to your community, no matter where life takes you. Whether you're exploring your own backyard or forging new paths across the country. Talk better, text better, play better, and share better. Here, there, and everywhere. Bluegrass Cellular, your community expanded.
E-Town Exterminating, a locally owned, family-run pest control company, has been serving Hardin County and the surrounding area since 1976. E-Town Exterminating provides pest control for residential and commercial properties. E-Town Exterminating on Ring Road in Elizabethtown. Phone 737-6900.
E-Town Exterminating. What the buzz is all about.
For additional information on HCEC-TV programming, call 270-769-8855 or email Gina Ryan at hardin.kyschools.us. On behalf of HCEC-TV, we would like to thank all of our live covered sponsors.